starting to learn all these levels and whatnot. All of these levels and whatnot. Hi, how is everybody doing? I have not seen all of y'all in a minute. I have not seen all of y'all in a minute. So Endgame was nasty. Endgame was absolutely nasty. It's a Saturday night. I said, you know what? I haven't streamed in a while. Let me actually drink with y'all. And we got something special in store. Just check this out. So this is what I've been using. I've been using these watercolors for the last like 2-3 years, ever since I really started watercoloring. But every time I try to make like mix colors and shit, everything that I use always like dries it out too fast. And my sister got me this set for Christmas a couple years ago. Ugh. And it's like super pretty and nasty, so I'm gonna use that because I feel like this like plastic. I feel like this thing is probably way better at like keeping the watercolors from drying out than anything else I've been using. So that's what that's for. That's what that's for. And then where is my good pens? My Faber-Castell, my fancy pens that I got for fucking $50 because I didn't realize that they were that expensive. But those things are gangster as fuck. I'm gonna use those. And then I keep complaining about my eraser, so I realized this thing had an eraser too, and I was like, oh shit, I'm stupid. I could have been using this the whole time. That's a watercolor eraser right there. And then I might as well use these if I get the chance. I'm still probably gonna use my other paint though, or that paint though. Alrighty. Let's see. Today, friends, we're doing a bunch of stuff. Because I'm gonna start. This is gonna be. Let me see if I can hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. This is going to be. I gotta put it. Where do I have to put it? Sorry, I'm trying to remember where I gotta put these things. I haven't streamed in a minute. Leave me alone. There. Yeah, there's you guys. But then, bam, that's what I'm doing today. We will be doing the cutest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. This is photos. Thank you for telling me. Not now. Not entirely sure why I did that. That's odd. I feel like one of you probably saw yourself in there. If you did, I apologize for that. I don't even know why I did that. That was odd. I guess I never opened my Photos app. It's weird though. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. So that one. Boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 Alright, I need you over here though. So we can get started. Alrighty. That's all good to go. Now all we need to do is take you out. Pop out chat. This way you all can see yourselves talking with things. Copy. Shrink. And then, where is it? Chat. And I think that's it, right? From now on, you should see yourself talking. Oh, there you guys are. There you all are. Yay, now we're official. Now it's official. Now it's an official stream. Because I'm an official guy. With my official ways. Alright. Let's get... Oh, that's right. This is going to be a fun little experiment. Oh, gotta get that started too. That way you'll have better lighting also. Stream technically started on time. The art might not have started on time, but the stream technically started on time. No, come on. Alright, hyperlapse. Hyperlapse for the YouTube. Good to go. Let me just lock the exposure. Damn it. Curses! Curses! Things are falling. That's right, I could put the chat over there. I know, right? It's weird seeing... it's weird knowing that that's you, Satan, but not calling you Satan. It's odd. It's peculiar. It's most peculiar. Most peculiar indeed. Yes, quite good, quite good. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, quite good, quite good. Alright, how am I going to do this, though? Because this is going to keep fucking me up. Okay, we'll do it super official streamer. Microphone in the way. Just to get started. Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to do that. Alright, so what we're going to do is, because if you look at... I can put it back up again, hold on. If you look at the original picture... It's like stained. Like I edited this a little bit to make it look nicer and separate it from the rest of the panels, but because it's supposed to be a retro comic, so it looks old and weathered and stained, and I usually paint with coffee, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I wanted to at least get the sketch layer started first, though. I need handy dandy notebook. All right, now we're good to go. Alrighty. So we got it's like right here. I'm gonna need to turn this. Still see me? Everything good? You got accepted into college? Well, fancy pants you. Legit though, good shit. Can I? There we go, that works. You should still be able to hear me, right? It might not sound as perfect because I'm not as close to the mic, but you should still be able to hear me. No one's here to hear me talk. We're here for some... We're here for some TMNT action. So I want to say right about there. And then right about there. To right about there. And that might be too high up, but we'll go. We'll fucks with it. We'll fucks with it. We'll fucks with it. We'll fucks with it. Too steep. Maybe I can't fucks with it. I can't fucks with it. I can't fucks with it. Probably should have done this one first. But you live and you learn. You laugh, you cry. You learn, you laugh, you learn, you learn, you learn. It's gonna be stuck in my head all night now. I hate that that's how my mind works. I will like something will randomly remind me of a song, and then I'll be singing that song for the rest of the fucking night. It's quite aggravating. Is that a song from Sonic? Ryuk, yeah, he likes apples. He likes apples. Like, it's always tough doing these. I don't, ow, sorry. I don't have a better angle to look at this at so that you all get the best angle. Let's go. I don't want to make it too small. There's that. That might not be too bad, actually. Just because the couch is going to go there anyway. Just a little bit off. That was close. That was close. That's awfully close. I need to make fun TikTok videos out of these also. So let's pretend that I did this for the first time. Hold on. Let's go like that. And it's all part of the magic. Yeah, see, I totally just did that. That's totally what just happened. 100%. Keeping it 100 all day. It keeps getting rid of my picture though. Maybe because I have it on, that's probably why. Let me just put it straight on my desktop. I'm tired of losing it. How's my face look? It's pretty, right? I know. Well, I know you missed me. I don't blame you. I'm lovable. So, fun story. I was supposed to go to a music festival yesterday, and I didn't, even though I drove 2.5 hours altogether. I still managed to not end up going, and I'm quite sad about that. I am quite sad about said fact. Bah humbug, I say. I'll tell you the story in a bit. Let me just finish these stupid boxes. That looks about right. You can just go from there. Shaggy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. That looks good. And then flashback. Let's see. Right about there. Here, hold on. I feel like the exposure is too high and you can't see things. Can't have you guys not seeing things. It's the whole point of you being here is to see things. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe I'll just turn this down. Yeah, you can see things. I wasn't sure if it was too bright, but you can see things. You'll see things better in a bit. Let me just make sure everything's on. I'm considering this beating it. Have family come over today to celebrate a late birthday. I'll take it. I will take it, Pandora. Happiest of birthdays. Okay, and then let's say right about there. How about that Attack on Titan and My Hero? My God, man, it's been a good week for anime fans. We have been eating quite well. I was like, wow, this is one of the sickest weeks of anime. Oh, and the what's it called movie came out. The Demon Slayer first episode of season 3 / last episodes of season 2 put into movie form just to get us hype, which I'm okay with because I still kind of want to go see it. I kind of want to go see it, but I have not been to a movie theater since ENDGAME, and I don't know if a fake Demon Slayer movie just to watch episode 1 a little bit earlier is going to be the first movie that I go to see in theaters in like 3 years. I'm pretty sure it's going to be John Wick 4. I'm pretty sure John Wick 4 is going to be the first time I go to a movie theater in a minute. In a hot fucking minute. As a manga reader for both of them, dude, it's so hard for me to not read the manga. I want to read the My Hero manga so bad. I'm all caught up on Attack on Titan. I finished Attack on Titan years ago. But man, My Hero, this season, I can't believe how hard this season is. This season does not fucking around. I am flabbergasted at how nasty this season has been. Yeah, no, right? That would be nasty to see freaking the Rise movie in theaters. I feel like I'm gonna find someone that has I've got you can kind of see it back there. It's a 125-inch projection screen. I kind of watched Rise in a theater. I kind of watched Rise in a theater. It sort of counts. I ate popcorn, right? Did I? Oh no, wait, I didn't because I watched it on here for the channel. Damn it. At some point, I need to watch it on this then. Because that's definitely a movie that deserves to be on the big screen. Although I think the movie in letterbox format. If the movie was in letterbox format, it's better to watch it on my widescreen 1440. But if it's not letterbox, I should watch it on the big screen at least once. Wow, how much easier is that? Holy shit. I even talk about in the next reaction about how the one of Splinter and Donnie that I painted, that I originally threw the first one away after spending like 2 hours working on it because I hated the way it looked and because the eraser kept fucking up. It was smudging everything and it made it look stupid. This eraser, mwah, I love you. This is the best eraser I've ever had in my entire life. I'm gonna name this eraser. That's how much I love this eraser. Going to name this eraser. I'm trying to learn how to use this like backtrack shit on OBS to make clips out of streams. Eraser head. No, how about Aizawa? I will name you Aizawa. Classic Aizawa. I don't think that I can do Eraserhead's voice, even though it's just really gruff. I'm Eraserhead. Blah blah blah. Never fear, I am here. I've got that Armstrong / All Might voice down pretty fucking pat. Pretty fucking pat. My Deku's not too bad either. I just want to be a hero. I want to put smiles on everyone's faces. It's actually funny because my boy used to always make fun of me. He's like, "You're just like Deku. You're a pussy." Ha 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 ha. I want to be like, "Yeah, you been watching My Hero lately, friend? My Deku's a little raw these days, my friend. Deku is a little raw these days." Yeah, I kind of like, I keep hearing about Monkey Kid, but I don't know. I feel like as much as I've enjoyed Rise, once I finish it, I really want to watch Castlevania Season 4, because I've been holding off on watching that for a minute. And that's like, other than Rise, that's the best animation fight scenes I've ever seen Americans do. Plus, I follow the guy on Twitter. The guy rocks. Him and his brother, the Dietz brothers. Samuel and Adam Dietz. Classic, those guys. But maybe after. I want to have at least one. I have to finish Mob Psycho still. Mob Psycho is of utmost priority. I watched so much shit the last couple of weeks. I just finished Alice in Borderland today. Like literally like 5 hours ago. I don't know about that ending. Then people were like, "Oh no, the manga explains it better, and there's a sequel." So I'm like, "All right, let me read the sequel real quick." Read the sequel real quick. I'm like, I don't know about that ending. I don't know about that ending, Alice in Borderland. I'm not gonna say shit. It was still worth a watch. It was still worth the watch. Chishia was a cool motherfucker. Chishia, it's hard to pull off I'm anime cool, and you can't, like Spike Spiegel, just that swagger. It's real hard to pull that off in live action. The dude that played Chishia in Alice in Borderland, that dude was nasty. That dude crushed it. The dude that played Arisu crushed it. That guy. There was so many people that like legit. It's always nice to say, "Wow, that was a good live action anime," because that was some straight anime shit. But then I saw that it was just the manga, because the anime is, they said, is mid as fuck. Yeah, I don't think I watched Love. I think I watched the first episode of Love, Death, and Robots. I do need to finish that. I heard it was really good. I just want to hear more information about Arcane Season 2. I need Arcane Season 2 in my life. Sports ball. I don't know if any of you that aren't in the Discord, I finally found a decent use for AI. This scene that I'm drawing, where they're flashing back to break into Teapot, and that sick little song plays. Dun, 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 dun. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Bun, 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 bun. I found an AI to take out all the sound effects, or all the talking. There's still some sound effects in it. But I get to hear the song without all them talking. Boys, have you seen my teapot? Thank you, honest boys. Oh, that's why my teapot always tasted like plastic and evil. That line had me on the floor laughing. Because I even guessed that he was gonna say, "Oh, that's why my tea always tasted like plastic," but I didn't hear the plastic and evil coming. That was fantastic. Now, have fun with Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim. If I can get my computer to rock the mods without exploding, I kind of want to experience Skyrim for the first time in VR. I feel like that'd be a fun let's play type shit. There's little Mikey with his cute little teeth. Oh my god, these fucking designs are adorable. There's like something that I did in this reaction that I don't want to spoil because it's kind of funny if you watch it for the first time. But let's just say you're gonna get a fair amount of this scene in the final reaction for season 1. You're going to see a lot. Oh no, I cut out some of it. For your sakes. I'm like, oh my god, these people are gonna kill me. So yeah, I was gonna go see Odessa at Okeechobee Fest, which was the first time I ever saw them, but I didn't know who they were, and they are amazing, and they are the reason I listen to Lo-Fi. They've like changed my life. So I was all set. Ooh, butter. I was getting ready to go there yesterday. I was trying to leave by like 10 or 11 in the morning, get there at like 12, and relax and hang out and enjoy the music festival. I haven't been to a full day of a music festival in a long time. And then right the night before, I was like, you know what? My sleep schedule is all fucked up too. Let me try to stay awake as long as I can so I can go to bed nice and early so I can leave nice and early. And then my coworker hit me up and was like, hey, I don't feel good. Can you work tonight for me? So I had to work until 4 o'clock in the morning on no sleep. So then when I got home and finally fell asleep, I for sure slept through all my alarms, woke up late as shit. By the time I finally left the apartment, it was like 3 something. And I'm like, that's fine. Odessa starts at like 8:30. I'm not too worried about it. And I was in such a hurry that I missed the like only exit for like 50 miles on the it goes over the Everglades, and because it goes over the Everglades, there's no gas stations, there's no turns, there's no roads. It's this one road, that's it. Leave the rest of the animals the fuck alone. So I'm with them on that for sure, but because I missed that exit, I'm looking down at my phone and I was supposed to be there in an hour and like 5 minutes according to like my calculations. I look down and it says you'll be there in 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm like, wait, what the fuck happened? I'm like, oh my god, did I miss like some really important exit that I didn't know about? Because I never fucking drive anywhere. And sure enough, I missed a really important exit. And then the rest of, because I missed the really important exit, if I did want to, like, I was still debating it. I'm like, you know what? It's an extra couple of hours, and that really sucks. But you know, it's Odessa. It's a music festival. I might just say fuck it. Even if I get there at 7:30, it would suck. But I would still probably be able to make Odessa. No worries. I had some friends that I was going to meet up there. But when I finally got off of 75, I realized that all the roads that I was going to have to take were like these backwater ass. Like, I can't even explain it to you. Oh my god, I hated these roads so much. It was just dirt, one lane going each way. Almost got into like 2 accidents as soon as I got off the highway. I was like debating. I'm like, should I turn around and just go home? And like as I'm debating that, like this one car, it's clearly a do not pass lane. He's like, yeah, fuck it. Almost gets hit by a semi-truck like 10 feet in front of me. Like if a semi-truck hits this car, I am for sure dead. And I was like, you know what? Let me check on the map real quick. I look on the map. I'm like, how far for me to get home? Like I'm gonna have to drive. I've already been driving for about like an hour or so. If I have to drive another 2.5 hours to get there and then 2 something hours back, how much to just say, let me go home and say fuck it the whole thing? I'm like 56 minutes. 56 minutes. I went straight the fuck home. I'm like, awesome. I drove for 2 hours today for no reason at all. Didn't get to see one of my favorite bands of all time. It's only one. And this CD is called The Last Goodbye. I don't like that. I swear to God, if I didn't go to this concert and they're like, yeah, this is our last one forever, bye guys, I'm gonna be real sad. I'm gonna be quite disappointed. Bye, friends. Mama Train was nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I still think I liked Endgame a little bit better. Just for this one scene. We were playing sports ball, and we couldn't find a ball. Donnie, go long! Boys, have you seen my teapots? It's right here. There's a piece missing. Jupiter Jim. I love that scene so goddamn much. There's a scene with Donnie in Mama Train when he stumbles upon Casey Jones and Foot Lieutenant like working out, and you just see him in the background like casually pick up a fucking a barbell or dumbbell, whatever they are. Yeah, barbell, and just like chuck that bitch out. Thank you, honest boys. I heard him say that so many times. Thank you, honest boys. And I've got that one delivery perfect. What about what if you spent the whole rest of your life as Lujitsu and now your boys aren't ready to prepare for the coming war and blah, blah, blah? Oh, way to hold things off to the last minute, man. I know, I'll just ask them. You must live in solitude, a hermit, for all of eternity. But what about my boys? They will be fine. Oh, thank God. The finest martyrs of the Hamato clan. That was such a good bit. That was such a good bit. They will be fine. The finest martyrs of the Hamato clan. Man, Rise is a funny goddamn show. Speaking of funny animated series, I finally gave Star Trek Lower Decks a chance. It's pretty great. If you follow me on Twitter, my PFP right now is the space koala that the entire universe resides on the back of. In case you didn't know that there's a giant space koala that the universe rests on the back of. I feel like I didn't put enough space there. Let's try that again. I'm trying to think what we can talk about other than Endgame and Mama Train, which I'm, of course, down to talk about Endgame and Mama Train. But I've just walked so much, but I know a lot of people aren't up to date, and Attack on Titan is one of those things I would not dare spoil for anybody in the comment section. And again, My Hero has just blown me the fuck away. I can't believe how good My Hero is. I was so ready to write that show off. Like, yeah, it was good for a minute, but I'm over it. And then this season's like, yeah, you want to talk shit? Yeah, you want to talk shit? Okay, how about this? How about that? Oh, fuck. Wow, that was pretty good, yeah? That was like episode 4. How about the rest of this season? Like, I'm not worthy. Definitely teared up a couple times. I was thinking about Primal. I would have loved to have watched Arcane for the channel, but I've said it before on a couple videos that it was just too beautiful. I would have felt a disservice to Arcane if I was yapping and talking and doing voices and shit like that the entire time. Because Arcane was something that, as an artist, I just like sat back and like almost cried over. It was so beautiful. And I work at a bar where we have to play the radio all day long and fucking, oh, the misery, everybody wants to be my enemy. It still plays on the goddamn radio every freaking day. I've heard that song Ain't no way, I swear I'll never be a saint, no way. Look out for yourself. Ain't no way, I swear I'll never be a saint, no way. I wake up in the dawn, the silence to the lies, and run up to the ground, my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that were told. I'll show you what it's like to be what's been in my town. So yes, I enjoyed Arcane quite heartily. I am Jujutsu Kaisen should be starting soon, right? March, I think, this month, right? Season 2 starts. Besto furendo. But yeah, I gotta finish Mob. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, I take it all back. I was gonna watch Edge Runners next. I was already planning on watching Edge Runners next, and then I just saw that it won Anime of the Year last year. And the reason I wanted to watch Edge Runners next is because my computer can handle Cyberpunk 2077 right now, finally. And apparently they fixed a lot of the bugs and the game doesn't suck as much anymore, apparently. So I was like, oh, this could be cool. Because I want to start like streaming video games at night that are related to the episode of TV that I dropped that day. So if I react to an episode of Edge Runner, I can be like, hey, I'm going to be streaming Cyberpunk 2077 later on tonight. If you want to watch, come hang out, blah, blah, blah. Because I really am trying to get back into video games. It's just been so tough. My attention span is just not what it used to be. I am fortunate enough that Miles Morales was pretty goddamn good. I just beat that the other day. Little Leo. Thank you, honest voice. I kind of fucked up the spacing on this, but I still think I can pull it off without having to erase a bunch of shit. Really? Damn. Yo, I've heard that from so many people. One of my friends, he's like, yo, if you want to watch Edge Runners, it's great, but like, prepare to cry a lot. And I'm like, fuck. Devilman Crybaby fucked me all up. I had no, because I watched Devilman Crybaby like the month that it came out, without anybody talking about it, knowing about anything. I was just bored one night. I'm like, oh, let me watch something while I go to sleep. Put it on. Like 6 hours later, I'm still awake. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? This is fucking crazy shit. That first episode, that nightclub scene, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But yeah, I heard Edge Runners is really, really good. And I heard that Cyberpunk is, like I said, I heard it's decent now. You can probably mod a bunch of shit. Thank you. I can't stop thinking it. Where's my whiskey? Hold on. This looks sick so far. Oh, and I don't know if I've told any of you that know yet. The next thing that I'm gonna when I'm done with the water, or while the watercolor is drying and shit, I'm also gonna be trying to reanimate the Macho Gazpacho Fury Kick. I was watching that and I'm like, I think I can do this. I think I have enough skill to just look at this frame by frame and redraw it, but have it look appropriate. And I must learn the powers of the Macho Gazpacho Fury Kick. Whoa, the Macho Gazpacho Fury Kick! It's even more beautiful in person. Oh yeah, that's right. I did hear about Idris Elba. Oh, the only character I gave a shit about. Listen, when I tell you that it fucked me up, I don't mean that it made me sad. I meant I was just like, what the fuck is happening? That last episode. That last episode and the house fire scene. We all know what I'm talking about. Those are some fucked up scenes. I don't have to cry at it to be like, yo, that was fucked up. How we looking so far? Let me see if I can actually change the color, make it look a little bit prettier for you guys. Hold on. I might actually take a chief break. So here, I'm gonna get my drink real quick. I'll cheers y'all. Hope you all are having a good Saturday. I'm gonna turn this off for 2 seconds. Where is it? Which one's the one? How do I do it? Which one is it? There it is. Boom. I was thinking about Owl House. I was thinking about Owl House more than any other like kids show, but like I said, I feel like I just need to. As much as I've been enjoying the hell out of Rise of the TMNT, I would like, some more adult-y type stuff. Plus, I have to finish Infinity Train. It's not fair to everyone that watches the Infinity Train reactions that I haven't finished Infinity Train yet. Oh, I'm just now realizing I kind of fucked that up for TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. Didn't mean to fuck that up for you. There you go. We're actually here since I'm taking a break anyways. Oh! That was loud. Sorry about that. You guys can actually get a glimpse of it finally. I might actually say fuck what I was doing up here. And just keep you guys seeing the actual artwork. It's starting to look pretty fancy, guys. I don't know how many of y'all are Rise of the TMNT fans. Fuck Velma. Again, I watched the first like 10 minutes of it, and I was just like, this is What is happening right now? Inside Job was nice. I'm very mad that they canceled it. I haven't finished the season yet, season 2. But I stand me some Reagan. Ridley? That's her name, right? I liked her new dude, the one that was at like the other secret society. I'm like, oh, I ship these two. And then sure enough. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm going to have just barely enough room for Donnie unless I scoot this over a little bit. If I scoot this over a little bit, I should be able to fit Donnie in perfectly now that I think about it. Yeah, that's my thing, is that I've been kind of hyper-fixated on this, and as much as I enjoy being hyper-fixated on stuff, I am trying to like run a YouTube channel and like start an art store and stop bartending, because guys, I'm gonna need all of your help to get me the fuck out of bartending. Please help me stop bartending. I do not want to bartend anymore. It is just no longer fun for me. I hate drunk people, probably more than any more than any group of people in the world. I hate drunk people as I'm drinking. There was a couple elements of Inside Job that just didn't click with me. Like all the side characters I kind of hate. They're all kind of boring. Bender playing the Dolphin Sergeant, kind of boring. Bobby Lee playing the Rick Sanchez Archer Krieger kind of character, whatever. Some, this is gonna sound real dumb, but if neither of those really connected with you, I would honestly recommend Star Trek Lower Decks. Star Trek Lower Decks is really, that's probably the best American animated show that I've started watching since watching Rise. I was thoroughly, like, you don't even have to be that big of a Star Trek fan to be able to fuck with it. YouTube does suck with that. I was turning off ads for a while. I was like, can I just turn them off? But then they were like, oh, just so you know, YouTube's going to put the ads on anyways. But then they're just going to take all the money. I'm like, fuck. Can I at least make sure that they're skippable? If I can at least make sure that they're skippable, fuck it. Star Trek Lower Decks. Like when I first looked at it, I thought it was like from the Rick and Morty people, Roiland's squad. I don't know what his is. It Harmonious or is that just Dan Harmon? Oh yeah, no, he has a. Oh, he had. He had a studio. Oh, gee, Morty. Oh, gee, Rick. Really sucks that, you know. We're gonna have to be played by other people now. But I mean, like, it'll be pretty easy, I feel like. Make a meta joke about it. Get that guy from TikTok. He was pretty good. Yeah, see, I definitely need more space for Donnie. Right. There looks about good. Oh my god, I love this. Aizawa. I love you so much, Aizawa. Thank you. My God, that friggin' stupid splinter thing. I almost had an aneurysm. No, I was gonna watch them. What I'm gonna do for the mini episodes is the same thing I'm gonna do for the season 1. We watched the TMNT Batman movie for Discord movie night a month or two ago. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the mini episodes. I want to finish my tier list for season 1. I was just gonna wait until the final episode and then like really get like a really consider. I was probably gonna do it at the same time I finished the Donnie painting. And then while I was doing that, I was going to watch the mini episodes. So like mini episode plus tier plus streaming the Donnie purple jacket acrylic painting that I've been working on for like a million years. I talk about Batman versus Rise of the TMNT in the last episode because I was like, why does Ghost Bear turn into an actual Ghost Bear? That reminds me of Rise of the TMNT. When Mr. Freeze turns into a polar bear for some reason. And somebody was like, oh, he probably had a freaking Ghost Bear probably has bear fur for his costume. And I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. That is a brilliant answer. I fuck with that answer. Don, fellow fun, Brian. I can't wait to do the line art for this one. The line art for this is so goddamn sexy. You know what's funny is I have a reference that I kind of fuck with a little bit that I showed you guys earlier, where I moved the TMNT flashback logo a little bit out of Raph's way, but the way that I fucked everything up, it ended up right back where it was supposed to be. It's kind of funny. Yeah, sure. I do watch a lot of anime. I'm always happy to have something new to watch. I finished so many. I've been lazy as shit. I'm so sorry that I haven't been streaming, that I haven't been uploading. I've been just lying in bed watching anime for the last, like, month and a half. I watched Summertime Rendering. Shit was fire. Got caught up on My Hero. Shit's fire. I watched, just because everybody said that as perverted as it is, it's really wholesome too. I watched, I forget what it's called, Onigiri, Onichi, I'm Your Sister Now. I made it through like 2 episodes and I'm like, no, this isn't for me. Food Wars. I'm watching a shit ton of Food Wars right now. Because whenever my friend Hinata comes over, we always try to find something like food related to watch, and we were watching Next Level Chef, and we started watching it this last time, and I was like, you know what? Can we just watch Food Wars again? Because that's basically Next Level Chef, just anime with fan service. I watched the first like 10 minutes of Buddy Daddies because I love Spy X Family, and I was like, oh, this is like one of those times where like 2 things come out at the same time that are kind of similar. Let me give it a shot. I don't remember what happened. I mean, I feel like I fell asleep during it. Not because it was boring, it's because I was tired. Like, it looks a little bit more serious than Spy X Family. But yes, I have started watching Buddy Daddies, technically. What else? Again, I've been watching a shit ton. So much anime. But I like that because, like I said, anime was such a big part of my life for so long that it feels weird that it's not a bigger part of my life right now. Like, I can forgive myself for not finishing Mob Psycho yet because I'm doing it for the channel. But, like, I really kind of fell off. Same with video games. I'm hoping that having a YouTube channel can make me want to play video games and watch anime more. I feel like it's starting. I feel like it's starting to. And then while I was playing Miles Morales, I was like, oh man, I should have been streaming this because I was being a goofy bastard, but like laughing my ass off at some of the shit. And I'm like, ah, they would have loved this. Same with Alice in Borderlands. I was like, get the fuck, no, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You are out of your goddamn mind. I'm like, now this is a reaction show for sure. C'est la vie. God, this eraser is so good. Makes me so happy. I am happy friend. I am happy friend because of Happy Eraser. You know, I thought I fucked up too badly and it was going to be way off, but no one was going to be able to tell because you have to be looking at it to be able to tell the differences. But I feel like I saved it actually without having it erased too much. I was nervous about trying to fix it because I didn't want to fuck with the pencil and have it get all over the place. This needs to go in a little bit. Perfect. And now we get to have more of the blue background that goes right here. Farewell. Farewell, my Australian friend. I forgot that I have the captions in the way of the screenshot that I have. Don't suppose anybody can find me a screenshot of this real quick that doesn't have captions on it. Just so I can finish this last little part of Leo. If not, I'll do it later. No biggie. 8 in the morning, you say? It is 2 in the morning here. It is 2 in the morning, and I probably should have got some fucking food when things were still open. I had a hearty meal, and I've been quite the fatty lately, so I was like, you know what, let me just say that this hearty meal was all I needed. But now I'm starting to be like, I could have gone for something else along with hearty meal. slice of pizza right here. This is gonna look really cool if I can get this line art looking good. I'm gonna be happy to have this like on display in the background of season 2 videos. Yeah, like I said, Alice in Borderland, that last episode, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Wasn't terrible, just I don't know. But like I said, I'm very hold on. Trying to see if I can move this without hitting my microphone. Hitting that. That should work. I'm really looking forward to finishing Mob Psycho Season 3. For me to be as big of a Mob fan as I am, like I said, I haven't watched it because I've been doing it for the channel. But that doesn't change the fact that it's like my favorite anime ever, and I haven't finished the last season. And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you'll cry. You'll cry, and your life will be better." And I'm like, I know that's what's gonna happen. I know that I will be a better. I feel like I'm a better person because of Mob Psycho. I tell everybody that. Like, if you want to be a better person, watch Gravity Falls. Watch Mob Psycho. I kind of want to say Doctor Who, but their fans have gotten a little out of control lately, so I'm going to not say Doctor Who. But Mob for sure. Mobacue. Mobacue. Mob, what do you want? Mob, what do you want? Mob, who do you want? Mob, move just like Mob. If everyone is not special, maybe you can be what you wanna be. I was actually thinking about doing that for some anime live stream. Like, just give me random anime songs and I'll see if I can remember them in Japanese. Granted, that one wasn't in Japanese. Well, it is at some point, but not the part that I was just singing. Let's see if I can remember the Snow Day song. Snow Day, hooray. We're having so much fun, we've only just begun. I'm glad I'm here with you. Snow Day, oh my god, it's the best. Oh my god, my coat's a vest. I don't remember April's part. And Donnie, I guess, remember, my heart is all aglow as I'm revving up my tech bow. Revving up my tech bow. We're almost done. We're almost done. Yeah, Young Justice is pretty great. But like, if any of you watch The Normies, they're watching Young Justice for the first time right now, and I'm super stoked about it. Yes, I'm a reactor who watches reaction channels. I guarantee I'm probably one of the only ones that does that. But they're watching Young Justice right now, and I'm like, fuck, man, those first two. As much as I still enjoyed seasons 3 and 4, I didn't hate them the way some people did. I will admit that seasons 1 and 2 are like flawless. Those are two of my favorite like DC stories of all time. Down, 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 down. Why is nobody ever whelmed? Hello, Megan. I hated that so much until that one episode where you're like, oh my god, wow, that makes it almost horrifying and depressing at the same time. Hello, Megan. Gotcha. Hello, Megan. Normies are my jam. I've watched the Normies forever. The Normies are probably... I think the Normies was the first reaction videos I ever watched. Because The Expanse had just got canceled. And I was like dying. The same way that freaking Rise has worked for y'all. Where you're like, oh, there's no more new Rise. I need something that's new Rise technically. Oh, I'll watch somebody react to it. So they were reacting to The Expanse. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. I understand the appeal of reaction videos now. And then I found out that Siraj, the main guy, is as big of a Lost fan as I am. Like, he is a fucking Lost dork. I'm like, oh my god, my brother in Christ. Again, I love Young Justice. I feel like it fell off the last 2 seasons. And not because they introduced all these woke characters and blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit about that. Like, the time jump between seasons 2 and 1, like, it made sense. The characters were like, you know, we got a whole bunch of new characters, but we still got a fair amount of the original 4 or 5. So in seasons 3 and 4, where it's just like there's just so many new characters, and like other than Forager, I just don't give a shit about any of them. Forager makes me happy. Forager makes Forager quite happy. Forager will talk like this for the rest of Forager's stream. Forager would be very happy to make all of Forager's friends who are watching Forager's stream watch Forager while listening to Forager sound like Forager. Here, hold on, where am I? Where is Forager? Forager needs to come back. There is Forager. Forager has returned. I heard Fire Force is pretty good, but it's got crazy fan service, which is not unappealing to me. I'm not one of those people that is... I'm too good for fan service. So I might give Fire Force a shot because I heard the animation's pretty sick. Like, a lot of people that don't watch that gave up on Fire Force because of the fan service. They were like, I really wanted to finish watching Fire Force, but the fan service was too annoying. And I'm like, if it's that good, like Demon Slayer gets to a point where I'm just like, yeah, what's his face and his 3 Kunoichi broads. Fred Bug with 2 G's. Hold on. Fred Bug with 2 G's. There, now Forager's friends can see Forager as Forager drinks Forager's drink and draws pictures of Ninja Turtles for Forager's friends on YouTube. This makes Forager quite happy. Doom, doom, be doom, doom. My hair is just all over the place. Yeah, sure. Forager's hair is all over the place. I'm gonna move this up here again. Sorry for the microphone sounds for 2 seconds. Alright, that should work better. Now it's not in my way. Now it is not in Forager's way. And because Forager is quite loud, now it is not as loud for you to listen to Forager. That also makes Forager happy. Sorry. Forager likes to do voices. It makes Forager happy to do voices. I was doing there's a new girl at my bar, and we were talking about doing voices. She was like, "Can you do any?" And I went through like a million. I'm like, well, many people are saying I do the best voices. This voice is okay. But it's not the best voice. It's not the best voice. When I do good. I do good when it comes to the face. When it comes to the face. When it comes to the hand movements, I do good. The hand movement, very good. But the voice, it's all right. It isn't. I tell you what that voice is not. That voice is not in the top 1% of the top 1% of voices. I know Joe, he is a good person. He can do better voices than that. So then I was trying to tell her that as soon as I did that one, she went, shut the fuck up, and like ran away. She's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, I'm just saying that I'm pretty good when it comes to certain voices. But there's a couple voices that I'm really good. And this would be one of those. Hold on. This next one is good, but I have to be close to the mic. But for my next one, if I wanted to do Morgan Freeman's voice, I need to get softer. I need to get quieter. It's not as easy for me to do Morgan Freeman's voice if I have to talk over music, say. Like, I can probably do it better than I'm doing right now. But for now, I feel like this is a pretty good Morgan Freeman voice. There we go. There's a clip in this next one where I'm talking about the Sonic movie because you guys made me watch it. Or the Discord made me watch it. I don't know how many of you were here. But I was doing Jim Carrey face like while watching the reaction, and I'm like, oh, maybe I was doing this face because I just got done watching Sonic the Hedgehog, and then I went, we gotta get that hedgehog. And as I was watching the reaction for it, I was like, it's pretty solid Jim Carrey. That's a pretty solid Jim Carrey all day. Yeah? Hold on, I do need to figure out how to do that. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'll get back to that. Let me finish this first. Because we're in the home stretch here, friends. This is home stretch for days. I can't see from here. How long have I been streaming? There it is. Hold on. Hour and a half. That's not too bad. The majority of this is drawing it to perfection. Afterwards, doing the watercolors and the line art. Not that it's easy, but it's less time consuming. This is the bulk of time that we are working on. But man, I really wish I had been doing TikTok clip video stuff. I don't know if you guys saw the one that I did with Kimi no Tani gonna like with Leo and Mikey. Came out pretty good. Sports ball. I don't think I have. I watched Meat Canyon's Velma video. It's pretty horrifying. His voice is always pretty horrifying. When he talks like that. Satan needs people to watch wrestling with her. Someone watch wrestling with her. Again, that's just one of, it's so weird because that's just one of those things that every single fucking person, all my best friends in life, all of my best friends in life for the last 30 years have been huge wrestling fans, and I just have never given a fuck. I would get annoyed when my friends would meet and they would all start talking about wrestling, like for the first time. Like, oh, what do you think about that? I'm like, I don't know anything you guys are talking about. Like sports, I don't give a shit. People talking, oh man, ever since what's his face came from that one college in his 40, his 4.4 was this great and he was awesome and he had his stats are the shit. Like I don't give a shit if everyone's talking about that. I just zone out. But when everyone's talking about friggin' wrestling, it's like there's so much more like dorky passion behind it that I'm always like, I want to be part of the dorky passion. I don't understand. What's the appeal? Sports ball. All right, sports ball. No, a little bit higher. I do need to make TikTok video stuff. This is looking too good to not have a cool little TikTok video to go along with it. Because I really like the way that the last one came out. Let's see, right about. That's it. Come on, right? That actually helps. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, this was a good last minute little audible. Uh-huh. Cool. Uh-huh. Okay. I feel like that's good for now. Thank you. Sorry. You'll thank me when I make that video. You'll be like, oh man, that was a cool video. I'm glad I took extra. I'm glad you took extra time to make that. Yeah, friends. Besto furendo. What else? There was an episode of Alice in Borderland where they did use blood against the enemy, and it helped save the day. Helped save the day. Good old blood. Yeah, I finished the 10-cent 3-body problem from China. It was pretty good. Not the anime. There's an anime that just came out for it too. I watched the live action adaptation, which was serviceable. What else? What else anime wise? I know there's more anime that I've been watching. We're not going to talk about it in detail, but if any of you have watched this week's Attack on Titan final, how was it? Did you enjoy it? I actually just watched the normies while I was setting all this up. I watched the normies watching like the last 6 episodes of My Hero. Chris is my guy. I love Chris. Because Chris is so chill most of the time that when he gets hyped for shit, I get hyped for shit. And then I was watching the RT TV guys watch Attack on Titan, and I forgot that Rob does the Sasageo the entire time. It's commitment, man. It's commitment. I love Gotham. Hey, I'll talk about Gotham for a hot minute. I'll talk about Gotham for a hot minute. Where are you in Gotham? And I will gauge what I talk to you about depending on where you are in Gotham. Because I originally hated Gotham. I hated Gotham with a passion. I hated Gotham with a passion. And by the end of it, I was like, that's pretty good. But it wasn't until I realized that like what Gotham was trying to be. Gotham wasn't like at first I thought because it like the guy who made Gotham also made Rome for HBO, and it's one of the only Blu-rays that I own. Like there's certain shows and there's that I need to own on Blu-ray. That's why I was talking about I want Rise on Blu-ray, but Rome is one of the only things I own on Blu-ray, and when I heard that he was going to be making a prequel Gotham TV series starring Jim Gordon, I was like, fuck yeah, that sounds awesome. But then they kept introducing Batman villains, and I'm like, how the fuck does this work? How is Batman fighting this person 20 years from now when this person is like 40 here? Like, has Batman been beating up old people this whole time? What the fuck is happening? And it wasn't until I realized that they're like, yo, we're just doing our own thing. Like, we're not, don't worry about what Batman grows up. We can't use Batman. They're not allowed to use Batman. That was part of the deal with Gotham. You can't use Batman. You can use everything else except Gotham, or except Joker, Harley Quinn, Batman. You cannot use those things. You can allude to them. You can hint at something possibly later, maybe, might be that. But you are not allowed to use the words Batman. You are not allowed to use the words Harley Quinn. You are not allowed to use the word Joker. So I was like, okay, that makes sense now. Now I understand why the show was the way it was. Now I understand why the show is the way it was. James Gordon, no problem. If any of you have, if you've watched Gotham, and you've watched, hi Tia, and you've watched Batman Year One, the animated movie, the guy who plays Batman, Ben McKenzie, is James Gordon in Gotham. So he's played both Jim Gordon and Batman. That's kind of cool. But I am, yes, quite a fan of Gotham. The only person I won't talk about, first, again, where are you? Hold on. You've watched everything. All right, cool. Perfect. Then we can talk about it. Fish Mooney was the worst part of that entire show. Jada Pinkett Smith ruins everything she's in. I really just, like, she was atrocious in that show. When she wasn't on the show anymore, I enjoyed the show so much more. C920. I hated the way she talked. Every time she walked around like this, I'll tell you what, I'm Fish Mooney, and I'll have your hide, and I'll kill you. Nah. I'm like everybody's so over the top, so like I can't get mad at her for being over the top, but everybody else was at least like just kind of trying to be crazy, dramatic, super cool. Oh my god, we have to stop the bad guys. But just the way that she talked and the way that she acted, I couldn't stand her. I could not stand her. Victor Zsasz. Victor Zsasz was good. The Jokers. Both Jokers. That kid that played both Jokers, he plays what's-his-face in Star Wars Jedi Academy Knight, whatever. That kid was one of the best Jokers ever. But I will say this, and I will die on this hill. This is a hill that I promise you I will die on. I think that the little kid that played little Bruce Wayne is the best live action Bruce Wayne we've ever had. That is the most Bruce Wayne-y. If that kid, if Bruce Wayne, if we got to have 5 years growing up with 10-year-old Bruce Wayne, that kid, that's fucking Bruce Wayne, all day. That kid is Bruce Wayne. There, that color should look better for you now. Both Jokers were crazy fire. See you, Egyptian. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, boy, those Jokers were straight fire. Because it was funny, the guy who played the first first Joker that the guy played, the first Joker the guy played it felt like if you took Heath Ledger's Joker, Jack Nicholson's Joker, and Mark Hamill's Joker, and you put them all together, that is exactly what you would get. It was so weird to see like exactly 33% of everything put together perfectly. But that little kid, man, that little Bruce Wayne was just so goddamn good that when the League of Assassins showed up to recruit 12-year-old Bruce Wayne, I was like, I buy it. And Dr. Bashir from Deep Space Nine was Ra's al Ghul. That was sick as fuck. Man, some of these songs are just so goddamn chill. Yeah, fix these eyes. But that's basically none. Needs his Band-Aid. I'm trying to think what I could get right now. I could either pick up IHOP or Denny's. No, I hate this song. Sorry, hold on. I was just saying that I love chill hop songs sometimes, but I think. Hold on, this might not be that. Let's see. Hold on. No, this isn't. Never mind. I thought this was a different song. Yeah, of course. Oh no, this is the song. Tiddly jump-buns, 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 tiddly jump-buns. I don't know what they're actually saying, but those are the words that I came up with. Oh, we are jamming? Is that what they're saying? Until the jump-buns, until the jump-buns, until the jump-buns, until the jump-buns. If I go to IHOP, I never get breakfast stuff. I don't like breakfast stuff. I don't understand breakfast stuff at like nighttime. That's another thing that like, as a bartender, you know, sometimes you get out of work at like 4 o'clock in the morning, you're hungry, one of your customers wants to hang out for a bit, hey, let's go to IHOP. Everybody always, oh, I'm getting pancakes, I'm getting eggs and waffles. I'm like, I'll have steak tips and mashed potatoes, please. I'm not getting fucking pancakes. What the fuck is wrong with you? But then everybody gets pancakes, and I'm the only weirdo sitting there eating steak tips and fucking broccoli. Until the jumbuns. I now that I hear it and I can actually hear that they're saying jamming, I'm still gonna continue saying until the jumbuns. Until the jumbuns just sounds more fun to me. Again, most people only go to IHOP for breakfast stuff. I'm just weird. Right, we also need to talk about Alfred. We need to talk about Alfred in Gotham, because I was saying earlier how when I hated Fish Mooney, I still gave her at least a little bit of leeway because everybody in the show is so over the top, dramatically goofy. The only two who aren't like that are Alfred and Bruce. They're normal. Everybody else in the show, they're acting like they're in a high school play. Every single other person in the show is acting like they're in a high school play. Like, listen here, Jim, you better start getting your act together. Like, I don't play by your rules. I work for the people of Gotham. Damn it, Jim, we need to, like, everybody's so over the top. But little Bruce Wayne is like, my family is dead. I'm very sad. Like, listen, little Bruce, don't worry about it. I'll teach you how to do things. Okay. That, I would like that. Everybody's so cool. What's his face? When he showed up. Vic Mackey. Michael Chiklis. He was like the enforcer or something. Also, I've had a huge crush on Morena Baccarin, basically my entire ever since 2006. Since 2006, I have had a giant crush on Morena Baccarin. So she plays Gordon's wife. No, not Gordon's wife. She plays Gordon's psychiatrist or whatever that ends up like sleeping with him. They were super wholesome. That might be my favorite Alfred and Bruce. Like in anything that I've seen. Gotham, you know, I've never thought about that. Gotham might have my favorite Alfred and Bruce relationship in any movie I've ever seen. I would give it to the Batman one that just came out. I would give it to that one if there was more of it. Like when the next one comes out, if it's got more Alfred and Bruce, like maybe I'll give it to that at some point. But right now, I think that Gotham has my favorite Alfred Bruce dynamic. Like, I believe that this kid grew up and freaking became Batman. 100%. I believe that this dude is like, ah, fuck, what did I do? God damn it, I'm the one that taught him how to do all this. Now I have to make sure his dumbass doesn't get killed. Yeah, sure, yeah, be a bat. Uh-huh. You got it, Master Wayne. Uh-huh. Motherfucker, why did I teach him CQC? Whew, hands starting to cramp. You just smelled when Gordon was gonna have another romantic interest. I kind of like, but again, they did so many like weird things that just they still managed to make it work. Like his wife kind of becomes the Joker, but also kind of becomes Harley Quinn. But there was two other Jokers, and there was another guy that could be the Joker, and then there was this other lady that worked for one of the Jokers that had a Harley Quinn type mask on. It's like, yo, we're just gonna do a bunch of drugs, make up some horse shit, and y'all are gonna fuck with us. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I fuck with y'all. I respect the commitment. Like for them to go like, yo, we are gonna do whatever the fuck we feel like. We don't give a shit what you remember, what the canon is, how old he was when this happened. We're not doing any of that. We don't give a fuck. This is an Elseworlds story. It takes place in no timeline. It's just think of the Earth where Bruce died and Thomas Wayne became Batman. We're doing some shit like that. We're doing whatever the fuck we feel like with just the characters. Batman's been 800 different things. He can be a 10-year-old boy for a bit. We can't use Batman. Warner Brothers won't let us use Batman. This is all we can use. Let us fuck with this. I firmly believe that it wasn't even that young Bruce Wayne was even supposed to be in it that much. I think that kid was just so goddamn good. David Mosmusmus? David Mazuzos? What the fuck is his name? I can't remember. Yeah, I did legit love watching him grow up. That was super cute. I was saying how they should just hire him to be in a Batman show afterwards. Like when he turns 18, after Gotham ends, make another show, Batman Year One, with him. That kid needs to be Batman again. Whew. This is looking sexy, friends. This is looking sexy. I got to have Raph's arm in the frame after all. There we go. I'm like, I'm gonna get this at some point. Little Mikey is so cute. Okay. Okay. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. At some point I need to make those glasses a little bit bigger. But for right now, I think we're okay. And then I think that's it. I think I can start the line art now. Oh, let me finish the flashback. Let me finish the flashback, like, turtle-y texture. Then I might go get some food, come back, finish, and then watercolor. What time is it? It's only 3? I did. I posted it in general, like 20 minutes after they aired it. I actually felt very proud of myself. I'm like, yay, I got to show them in the Discord new Ninja Turtles something related. I got to be the breaker of news. Like, hey guys, check this out. 35 minutes ago, they dropped that trailer. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. That's the last thing that I have to do for the reaction, is I need to find the clips that I have of me still screaming at people at the bar to watch Ninja Turtles. Like, I'm still kind of whatever on the designs, but then when I saw what the actual animation looks like, I am here for that. I am all day here for that. That animation looked nice. Again, I keep like during Puss in Boots, people kept saying, like, you know, it's gonna go down that Spider-Verse ended up being like the greatest thing to happen to animated movies ever, because it showed that, like, hey, you can fuck around. Like, you don't have to make it look like Pixar every single fucking time. You can do your own thing. People are like, well, what do you mean you can do your own thing? Like, all right, well, check this out. Like, what? We can do that? No one told us we could do that. We thought we had to do Pixar shit. That looks like way more fun. Yeah, let's do that instead. And well, that's why I like the Spider-Verse and the Misty and the Mutant Mayhem shit, because they're at least doing like 2D, 3D type stuff. And yeah, Spider-Verse, like I've told people at the bar that I legitimately think that Spider-Verse is now my favorite movie of all time. I've watched it so many times. I enjoy it still to this day so much. It still gets me emotional after watching it 200 fucking times. Nah, man, just you on your way, you know. You're the best of both of us, of all of us, Miles. Just do your thing, man. Just keep going. Just keep going, Miles. Shit had me in tears. That face that Miles makes. I believe this is like that is a real face right there. I understand that this is a 3D interpretation of a person, but that is a real ass fucking I just experienced some crazy trauma face. Sports ball. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Doon 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 doon. 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 Dun 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 dun. Honest boys. Dun 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 dun. I can't see what's behind the fucking captions, and nobody found me stuff. I was counting on y'all to find me stuff. Nobody found me stuff. It's so sad. I'm very sad now. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Epic sheer science. We do what we must because we can. I still don't have Raph's eyes right here. I'm gonna do it again. Gonna do it again until I get it right. So fucking help me, I will be here all night. And I'll draw this dumb face here inside of this place until I get it right. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though I drew these eyes like 5 times. But I think that I got it now. Nope. This one needs to be over a little bit. Uh-huh. It's his mouth that's fucking me up. That's what it is. This needs to go right about there. just scribbles here until I figure out what the fuck is back there. Just so I at least take it into account. And this has a little chip right here. It goes a little bit extra right here. Has a little chip right there. I like getting all the little details. They're unnecessary. But so is this whole thing. I don't have to do fan art for y'all on these reactions. But I like finding ways to draw more. And if YouTube wants to give me money to draw Ninja Turtles and talk about Ninja Turtles, I will allow that to happen. So be it, I say. Alright. I think we're good. I should probably at least do a rough that's too big. Phone for TikTok video part. We were playing sports ball. Is that everything? I think that's everything. So much for also working on the animation tonight. This is gonna take me forever, but it looks so clean. Perfect. Thank you, honest boys. Breaking that teapot and covering it up and not telling anybody about it was the smartest thing we ever did. I also love Insane in the Mama Train. After they get done whooping everybody's ass using what Splinter taught them, and they're all like celebrating. They're like, "Yeah, we kicked their ass. We did a ninja mind meld. We did everything right. We're the best." And then Draxum just goes, "Aw, how cute. Daddy's little turtles are all grows up." He must be so disappointed. Good thing he'll never see you again. Oh, hail, Lord Shredder. What? I'm not Shredder. I'm Baron Draxum. And with this armor, do you know what I will do to the people of this planet? Shred them? That was top 3 moment for me. Do you know what I will do to the people of this planet? Shred them? They have such good bits, man. They have such good fucking bits on that show. Oh, you're talking about Pete. I can only do Pete, like, sometimes. I can drift in and out of Pete's voice, but I can't do Pete perfectly. Like, again, there's certain... Huh? Oh, boy. There's certain voices I can do just fine. Huh? Oh. Gosh there, Mickey, do you think the Heartless... I do need to go see my nephew, because he loves Mickey so much, and every time that I figured, huh? Hey there, how's it? He's like, fucking Mickey's here? I know I just heard Mickey. What the fuck is going on? Oh, hey there, Goof. You should know that your son Maxie's trying to... No, see, I can't... I go in and out of being able to do that voice. I never played Kingdom Hearts 3. I watched Tia. I watched Hinata play it, but I never like really got into it. Kingdom Hearts was a big part of my life for like I want to say 4 or 5 years back in the Disney. Y'all were probably like just born when I gave a shit about Kingdom Hearts. I think we can find some ingredients. Is that... I don't know if that's what he says, but if that's what he says, there you go. Again, I have a channel in the Discord where I tell you all, like, give me shit to say. Give me random shit to say in voices. Learn which voices I can do, and fuck the AI, although the AI shit, the AI Donald Trump, Biden, and Obama talking about freaking doing their tier list for The Legend of Zelda is hands down my favorite one so far. I've watched like 50 of them. That is easily my favorite one so far. Talking about Breath of the Wild. If I wanted to go exploring, I would freaking go outside. When I play a video game, I want to play a video game, not relive what it was like to be a fucking pilgrim. That's a great line. The music is non-existent. Well, that's because well, hold on there, Donald. That's because the music's ambient. That's because the music is ambient. Doesn't need to be there. Let's you explore Hyrule. I don't give a fuck, Obama. There's no fucking dungeons. How do you take away everything that made it great? But then they all agreed that Link Between Worlds was S tier. That was my dude. Like that's the most I've played a Zelda game since Ocarina of Time. Was Link Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds is fucking fantastic. So to see that that's what brings Biden, Obama, and Trump together warmed my heart. I do know Jak and Daxter. I never played them though. I know that's the same people that do Last of Us and Uncharted, Crash Bandicoot. And thank you. I feel like you missed it earlier when I was doing a bunch of voices. And I was showing off that I could do a pretty decent amount. Sorry. Again, Dragon Ball Z, I've got non-stop freaking voices. Oh yes, I am the Prince of all Saiyans. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He is but a clown. And I've had to watch him surpass me in strength. I'm not drinking enough to be this goofy at 3 a.m. on a Saturday. But I do think that we're done with that. Let's sweep some of these eraser clippings off. And we get to do some line art, baby. Ooh. Fancy line art with the fancy pens. With the fancy pens. I almost want to watch that with you guys. I might put that on real quick while I take a quick smoke break. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Obama ranking a tier list for Zelda. Here, hold on. Let's see if I can remember what we need to do here. We need to do reactions, and then no. Yeah, there it is. We're getting there. Hold on. I'll figure this out. Close that. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. YouTube. Because I watched it like 5 times. It was so good. Trump, Zelda. The first part was good. Well, we can play them both real quick. Whatever. Let's go back to this. Or I forgot I can do both. I can put that there.
Moving on to Minish Cap, or as I like to call it, Minish Crap.
Ooh, so original. Did you come up with that one yourself?
I'm already regretting agreeing to this again. Are you seriously going to defend Minish Cap of all games? The most snooze-inducing mid-game in the series?
Oh, what's the matter? Sleepy Joe can't stay awake?
Trump, you seriously like Minish Cap, no cap? The Kinstone system has to be one of the most contrived and pointless things I've ever seen.
I will never understand anyone's issue with Kinstones. They're like business deals. You shake hands and get something good out of it.
A bunch of the kinstones just lead to more fucking kinstones. What a waste of damn time.
Just like in the business world, sometimes you have to shake hands with more than one person. It all leads to a nice reward in the end, but you wouldn't understand that, would you, broke boy?
Donald, it's a damn video game, not real life. Why should I have to waste my time with a chain of kinstones that just leads to a piece of heart or some shit?
I don't get your point. If you don't like kinstones, then just ignore them. All you motherfuckers talk shit on kinstones like the game is shoving it down your throat.
Yeah, well, it's real fucking annoying to find a secret cave and hope for something good. And all that was in there was a chest with a fucking kinstone piece in it.
Ignoring the kinstones, can we talk about how small the item pool is? Half of these items are useless outside of the area you get them in, and they aren't that interesting to begin with.
Oh, that's real rich coming from the Wind Waker fanboy. Every item you get opens up new locations.
Good song. That's a cold take.
So you admit the game is good?
No,
The best songs of all time.
nobody's...
One in B tier?
Whatever. I can't argue about this damn game all day. I could count the amount of fans this game has on my damn hands.
And I could count the amount of people who actually voted for you on my
for
hand.
fuck's sake.
I'm putting it in B tier. Let's move the hell on.
Fine, whatever.
Next up is Twilight Princess. It's not my favorite, but I think it's pretty good. Maybe an A tier?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I think A tier is perfectly fine.
Ain't no way. Seems like you two ancient fucks are losing your memory. There's no way you can tell me that Wolf Link was fun at all. He was so bad.
I really don't think Wolf Link was that bad. I mean, sure, his fights are pretty simple, but it's pretty fun to run around with Midna on your back.
Ooh, Midna, what a short stack on the hole.
Huh?
The fuck?
Bro.
Jesus Christ. Are you forgetting how fucking boring it is to collect the tears of light? I'm seriously going to become as Sleepy Joe playing this shit.
Well, I can see why you might think that slows the game down, but personally, I think it was fun to explore the Twilight realm, and it doesn't take up too much of the game. I mean, you have to admit this game has some great dungeons and bosses. Also, Joe, can we talk about what you just said?
Let's not, please.
Is there a problem, Barack? I know you've been online long enough to see that I'm not alone on that.
Oh my God.
Sure, but are you seriously going to simp over Midna? At least simp over an actually hot character in this game, like Zelda. This is the best Zelda has ever looked.
Gonna lose it.
You're crazy, Barack. Midna is way hotter than Zelda in both forms, but especially the imp form. Those thighs? Goddamn.
Holy shit, can you two actually talk about the fucking game? Are you two seriously going to get into a waifu war right now? Is this the true form of a Twilight Princess fan? Besides, we all know that the bug girl Agatha is the only acceptable waifu from this game.
What?
Bro?
Ain't no way.
Anyway, back to what you were saying before, Barack. Yes, this game has a lot of admittedly good dungeons, but then the game decides to take a big shit on your face at the end of the game with that joke of a dungeon, Palace of Twilight.
I can agree with that much, but I think all the other dungeons and bosses make up for it. How about we call this one an A-?
Yeah, fine, whatever. You two furries can win this time.
Anyway. Moving on to Phantom Hourglass, and you know what? Let's just throw in Spirit Tracks while we're at it. I'm pretty confident with a C ranking for both of these.
So mid.
I know it's cool to hate on Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, but they really aren't that bad.
No way, no fucking way. The guy who talks so much shit on Minish Cap is going to turn around and defend the DS Zeldas? Little bro needs to see a psychiatrist.
You're whack, Jack. The only complaint people have about these games is that you have to return to the same dungeon multiple times. Yet they seem to forget that the floors you already visited get easier and easier each time you return. I really don't see the problem, especially when the rest of the game is peak.
Yeah, peak dog shit, maybe. You seriously gonna tell me these crusty-ass games are peak? The dungeons in Phantom Hourglass are mid-AF.
Dude, remember the ghost ship? It was so exciting after Wind Waker to return to the ghost ship, but as a fully realized dungeon this time. Only for half of it to just be the Temple of the Ocean King, but as an escort mission. What a fucking letdown.
Only a Wind Waker baby like you cares about the ghost ship that damn much. The puzzles in this game utilize the DS so well. Microphone puzzles, enemies you have to defeat with the microphone, being able to draw on your map. Puzzles where you close the damn lid of the DS. Such unique and creative puzzles. And yet all you can complain about is the Temple of the Ocean King, which isn't really that bad.
Ain't no damn way I'm putting these games above the Oracle games. Sorry, Joe, but this shit is going straight into C tier.
Whatever, I can't win with you fucking people. Nobody appreciates the DS Zeldas for what they are.
I'll tell you what they are. Mid, Joe. So very mid. Here, let me play something on my phone. This is me every time I return to the Temple of the Ocean King. Did you guys hear that?
Pretty funny.
Fuck you, Donald.
All right, let's move on to Skyward Sword. This game is a pretty mixed bag for me, but I think it can go in B tier.
B tier, the only Zelda game without a basic as fuck plot, and you want to put it in B tier? I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to either of you. Are you trying to say the plot is good, Joe? Fee's entire existence actively drags down the plot. And plot aside, what about the rest of the game? Pretty damn mid.
Mid? I think the dungeons are pretty great, to be honest. My only real issue is with the motion controls and Fee. She's more damn annoying than Navi.
Navi this, Fee that. Everyone exaggerates how annoying these characters are to extreme levels. They really aren't that intrusive at all. And you don't have to use the motion controls on the Switch port, dude.
Oh no, instead you can use the Joy-Cons and their hellish drift. And I may be rich, but paying $60 to play the same game I already own? It's a scam, I tell you.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I'm Nintendo. Let me re-release this game at full price and lock a quality of life mechanic behind a $25 amiibo. Seriously, what the fuck?
Nintendo's shitty business practices aside, the game is actually really fun. The dungeons are great, the world is beautiful. Girahim and Groose are amazing characters, and every area is unique and fun.
Yeah, it's so fun going back to the only 3 areas in the game to do the Silent Realm bullshit. Holy shit, it's fucking Twilight Princess all over again. And then the game makes you go back again to get the Song of the Hero. Yeah, it's so fun when the game grinds to a fucking halt.
Yeah, that was a little annoying, but the music and art style are pretty great. Again, there are things I like and dislike about this game, and I think it balances out to a B tier.
Whatever, man, the areas completely change when you return, so I don't get the problem.
The problem is the game making you do things over and over again. Give me a new damn area. You know what else the game makes you do again? That dogshit fight against the imprisoned. Yes, it changes each time. And guess what? It becomes more and more fucking annoying.
Skill issue.
Guys, there's no winning here. I think we have to put this in B tier.
Yeah, let's move on from this mid-fest.
What the fuck ever?
Nearing the end here, let's talk about A Link Between Worlds next. I'm going to keep it a stack. I think this game is actually S-tier material.
Honestly, our S-tier is looking pretty bare there. This game is literally just a link to the past, but actually good.
Is this something we can all finally agree on? I'm honestly shocked you guys shit-talked A Link to the Past so much, but actually like this game.
Well, the story was much more interesting than A Link to the Past.
Can't forget my boy Ravio. So damn convenient to be able to rent any item you want. And the music, amazing.
I really like what they did with the Dark World in this game. Instead of a giant shithole, it's an actual kingdom that just went into disarray.
Reminds me of Cleveland.
And Hilda, ooh, baby, finally Princess Zelda, but as an actually interesting character.
Hilda, so beautiful, so beautiful.
Yeah, let's drop it in S tier.
All right. Last up, it's Breath of the Wild. It really was a breath of fresh air. This game was absolutely excellent.
More like a breath of fresh ass. Let's completely destroy what makes Zelda work so that it can appeal to the normies of the world.
It's not my favorite, but what the hell, Donald? It's at least an A tier. Come on, bro.
No way. We all know this game is shit. Weapon durability is ass. The music is non-existent. The world is too big and too empty. The story is so average it's criminal. And the worst offender of all is the dungeons. What makes Zelda work is combat woven expertly with puzzle solving inside of well-designed dungeons. The divine beasts are fucking piss easy, small as fuck, and they all look the fucking same.
Bro, nobody's denying the divine beasts are mid as hell, but the gameplay segments leading up to them are really fun. Who can forget riding in the desert chasing down the divine beast? Or climbing Death Mountain?
I really don't get your problem with the story. It was interesting how Link unlocks his memories by traveling to these different areas of the world, and seeing how things went to shit was cool as hell.
Those cutscenes are mid-Joe. So very mid. The only reason anyone cares about them is because Zelda's sweet cheeks were in one of them. That's the only thing they care about, Joe.
Those were some sweet cheeks.
Okay, but what about exploring the world? I'll never forget how blown away I was the first time I saw one of those big-ass dragons flying through the sky. It was breathtaking. Finding shrines was an experience all its own, and they were pretty damn fun.
If by fun you mean boring as hell, then I agree. They might have been good the first few times, but it just boils down to solving some easy-ass puzzle or fighting some stupid-ass enemy that you can easily defeat once you know how to handle them.
This game is about so much more than the shrines and the dungeons. It's about immersion, exploration, and the sense of adventure. Finding a new and unique area you never saw before. Maybe there isn't that much music in the game, but that's because it's more ambient, to help with that feeling of immersion.
Bro, if I wanted to explore, I'd leave my fucking house. When I'm playing a game, I want to play a damn game, not relive the experiences of a fucking pilgrim. You know what the biggest insult of all is, though? It's evident they could have made great dungeons in this game when you go through Hyrule Castle, and yet they chose to make those divine pieces of crap instead.
God damn, can we finish this tier list already? Just drop it in A tier for fuck's sake.
Is it nap time already, Joe?
Shut the hell up, Donald.
Whatever, Breath of the Wild doesn't deserve this shit, but for the sake of finally finishing this hellish list, I'll put it in A tier.
You know, looking at this completed list, I have to say it's shit.
Sure fucking is.
Yeah.
Wait a second, I feel like we're missing something.
I don't think we're missing any games.
Must be daydreaming again, Sleepy Joe.
Weird, guess I was mistaken. Well, whatever, peace out.
Yeah, see you later, dipshits.
See ya.
love that so much. That is like legit. I've watched that. I've watched that so many times. I've watched that so many times that I never get tired of it. Can I put these fucking... Get my fucking hair out of my goddamn face? That shit had me in fucking tears. Midden is a short stack on a hole. Joe, what the fuck did you just say? Joe, can we talk about what you just said? Can we not? Legit. I subscribed to that guy. I went around and I watched a whole bunch of other videos of people talking shit using the AI, and like none of them were as good as that dude. That dude has hands down the best fucking like quotes. We were playing sports ball. Fuck, I need to get closer. I'm gonna hit the microphone. Look at my poor thinning hair. It was so beautiful one day. I need to... No, that way. This is fucking clean, guys. Bye. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I went over too far there. I'm sad about that. It's not going to be perfect now, but still pretty spiffy looking so far. We need to... That looks cool. I was trying to figure out a way to make it look a little bit nicer, but I didn't have to do too much after all. Where do I start? Where do I go from here? Here, hold on. then this sounds like a Foo Fighters song. I'm on your back. I'm on your back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm on your back. If I can't breathe without you, matter of fact. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't realize this was still on there. Sorry about that. Bye. I'm probably going to take a break soon anyway, so. That's what I'll do. I'll finish the flashback. Let me finish the flashback and I'll take a break. Yeah, I guess my hand's definitely starting to cramp up. So what, 2.5 hours? Almost 3. There you go. I'll go 3. Definitely need to go over that, but at least that's the main part of it down. I think that's all I need for this one right now. SB, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for M. S, F, M. Yeah. Five more minutes. 5 more minutes. Schmooby dooby doo. I think that's all she wrote for me tonight, friends. Thank you for coming out. Spending your Saturday night with little old me. Hope you had fun. Hope all the voices and the super crispy first layer, you know. I'll put up some pictures on Twitter or something if I keep working on it later on. But thank you. I'll definitely have these up tomorrow for sure. Now.